Alright, let's see what modules they have. Okay. They have a pretty good reactor, which we'll probably want. Could also hire a crew to replace the one we lost. This one has pretty good guarding skill, and there would be a possible gunner to replace the one I lost. Honestly, this is probably the better deal of the two things. Slightly better power, although good. Probably not all that necessary in the grand scheme of things. So, yeah, let's go ahead and hire this person. Well, this insect. Hire. And then we'll put you on gardening instead of this guy, who's terrible at it. Go in the freezer. You get to gardening. Okay. Save. Alright. We want to sell anything. Probably metals. Sell as many as they'll take. Exotics I might as well sell too, because we're full. Okay, so we've got 400. How much was that module? I'm sure it's pretty expensive. 538. I don't think these other things are necessarily worth it. Compared to what we already have. I think we just move on. I could buy fuel or something like that, but... yeah, let's just move on. Alright. Let's go to the next sector over here. Swear if we encounter slavers again. Alright, go over this way. Habited planet. Check it out. We got hit by an asteroid. Whoops. This planet is a colony of an advanced civilization. Multi-species community of anarchists. The anarchist faction is well known in this galaxy, mostly because of their affinity to various forms of pleasure and lack of political attributes, such as having a faction name. Alright, we'll meet the locals. The community of anarchists liked our crew very much and invited them to partake of many local... We just lost another freaking crew member. Local sensual pleasures. Their life in the domes is mostly dedicated to art, philosophy, and various forms of love. This all was very nice, except for the fact that one of our crew insisted on staying. The anarchists gave us exotic consumables as a farewell gift. Well, I guess we got resources. Well, we just lost one of our gardeners. Oh. Sippy Lippy, get it back out into gardening. You're now pressed into service. I don't even want to do the math of how many crew members we've lost in this one, because I know we lost like 4 crew members just to events. Now that's our 5th crew member we've lost to just events. We had 2 die in combat, so I think that's 7 crew members we've lost throughout this mission. Which is, frankly, getting really high now. Wow. Alright. Fuel tanker remains. The ship carcass has been looted already, but a few clouds of fuel have been detected floating nearby. The spilled fuel is usable, but collecting it might take some time. Alright, sure. Got plenty of organics. Fuel collected. A few parts of the tanker carcass were valuable enough to be salvaged. We were pretty much reading the same description as we got before, so... yeah. On. Let's go to munitions for sale. Hopefully they've got repairs. If not, we can always go to that insectoid place. Ooh, we've got lots of nukes, huh? I'm gonna sell organics. Okay, let's take a look at their nukes. What do we got? Capital missile of civilian use with a reduced payload. Damages and overloads modules and blast area. Low accuracy. Imperial incendiary capital missile. I like the things that cause fires. I like. We got a barrel nuke. Decoy capital missile. Not really so interested in that. Well armored, but has a very small area of effect. Still will do good damage, though. And then the explosive pack one. 352. I'm kind of hesitant to buy nukes, especially as we need other things, and these are just one-use items. Yeah, I say no. We're not gonna buy this stuff. Okay, let's jump back. Here, we'll probably get repairs. Station here. I guess we could buy that other crew member now that we just lost one. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. The B droid. I mean, it's bad at everything, though. The question is, what did we lose? Because if I lost one of my shield operators, I'm going to need a new one, and this guy's alright at that. Well, we didn't lose the slimes. At least one of the slimes is a shield operator, and I think the other two are the B droids, maybe? Let's just take a look at it real quick. Ah! Alright, you know what? Pause. Load. Just to see what the crew members are assigned to. Yeah, we got our 3 shield techs, and they're better by far, so... load peacetime. This guy's not worth picking up because he's not good at anything that we need. What we need is gunners, and we need that's it. We need gunners. People that are good at growing is also going to be helpful, but we keep losing our gunners, whether to events or to them dying. Like, that's the thing we lose all the time, and we're way behind in that regard. All right, let's go ahead and the mercenary place though will be good, so we'll be all right. We'll jump here. Okay. For the stylo system, where's that? No. Oh yeah, that would, of course, we've already been there. We used that earlier. Ah! I couldn't react fast enough. 2 ships rapidly approaching tactical weapons range. Ship profile suggests they might be conversions of arrowhead type Terran ships. So more slavers. So it said this area was squids, but then we didn't encounter a single squid. The enemy fleet is using some kind of jamming device to block more detailed scanning at range. So it's slavers. We are misunderstood. Serving us is a privilege as we teach our servants to overcome their love for self, which is completely necessary for spiritual purification, or something like that. You must be in a subservient position to see this truth. We'll ensure it for you. Alright, so it's kind of critical that I have time to set up our ship for combat. Because if I don't get that time, we're not quite ready. Is there anything else that, like, we really don't need at this point? I mean, I guess we don't need the sensors. No, the sensors give us stealth detection, although, again, I don't know if that's even in the game, because I've never seen it come into play. Alright, what do we got? We're technically not here yet. We also need to load the combat settings. I don't know if I did that. Mostly lasers. There is one well... We'll aim at the weapons that make us not happy. The ship's so small, though, it's going to be hard to hit specific things. trying to hit those things, or at least aiming at them. I think everything was aimed. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Yeah, if everything turns around, then they're aimed. Oh, there's two ships. They're the same designation, so we'll just focus on this one until it's dead. You know, it does have point defense, so I don't want to waste our nukes until we get to the boss here. What was that noise? Okay, we managed to disrupt their fields a little bit. Wow, we whiffed with that. Alright. The ship's now crippled. Let's move our attack. I really wish these wouldn't pop up when you're selecting them to attack. That's really annoying. Move our attack over here. There we go. And they're gonna board us again. Thankfully, we don't have any crew over there. Let's send the security bots over that way. What few of them we still have left. We also have this guy, which I always forget about. Looks like most of them are getting on. Oh, this is one of our fire extinguisher bots. Let's have it back out so it doesn't die. Might be too late though. You're almost dead. Let's switch our big gun there. This over there. This over there. I'm pretty sure we lost bots. And we have a fire. You do me a favor and fire out because you're right there. Okay. Dude, you attack this thing? A couple of our weapons are not attacking this guy. They are. Kind of surprised this guy's even putting up a fight. On the upside, we didn't lose any crew members. On the downside, we did lose a lot of our bots. So when we get to that end fight with that one Squid King dude, I kind of had hoped that all those like little flamer bots would help us for that, but the slavers killed them all. All right. No thanks. And no thanks. Alright. So we're going to continue to modify our ship here. So all these middle ones have been converted to core slots. Let's move on to these ones. That one already is. These are already core slots. Okay. All right. Alright, cool. Let's reconfigure our ship to the proper settings. So we need that there, that there, that. Cool. Nobody's hurt because everybody that was hurt in that last fight is dead. Let's load peacetime settings. Okie dokie. Oh. Guess we need to save this. Alright. Get back on that. Remote analysis shows the planet has a good chance of containing valuable metals. Prospect? Sure. We look at an exposed seam of valuable minerals and mine as much as was possible. We discovered a few inactive research satellites orbiting the planet. Salvaging them yielded valuable scientific information about the location. Alright. I'm gonna let our crew here repair a little bit. Grab you. Let them repair like one hole. That's good enough. You, stop it. It's sometimes difficult to actually get them to stop. Oh well. Alright. So we got all these space stations to go to. Let's go to Elite Destructive Systems first. Ah, shit. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to press. Got a little bit more time to prepare. I really don't want to fight any more slavers, so I really hope these aren't slavers. But they probably are, based off of what we've encountered so far. So if we get another endless wave of boarding parties, I really don't have the security personnel to do it anymore. We lost them all in this sector. So this is starting to get a little problematic, to say the least. We need to load combat settings. Okay. Looks like we got to the station first. Mining laser. All right. The one thing we'd want to compare is this guy. So it's longer to charge. But it does more damage. But less accurate. I don't know if that's really worth it. What else we got? DIY, green ray emitter. I know one of these is supposed to be really awesome. I guess this one has pretty good damage output. Missile launcher, rocket platform. I don't really feel like any of these necessarily need to be. All right. Let's sell a couple exotics here. Sell some organics. Sell some metals. Alright, so we have a lot of money. I just wish we had something to spend it on. We will probably at the other stations. Two small unshielded ships are rapidly approaching tactical weapons range. It seems they have 3 weapon systems each. Yep, more slavers. Teach you freedom from pain. Must become slave first. Alright, so we're gonna get like a bunch of these guys. I don't even know where they get the crew from. I guess they do have a fair amount of crew, if you look around. Alright, so the strategy I'm gonna use this time is we're just gonna kill these ships real fast because it seemingly takes them a while to decide that they want to board. So we're not going to give them the time to decide that. If they only have one ship trying to board us, I think I have a strong enough point defense that we'll take a lot of it out before that happens. These guys also have entirely energy-based weapons, so my shields should handle that. Oh, here they come. A little too slow on that. So annoying. Thankfully, they were only able to get 2 out. That guy's gonna die, I think. Alright, we're gonna get our bots over here. Hard to say exactly where they're gonna land. What were you doing here? That's the bad guy, huh? Just a converted drone? Okay, I think we got him. You can go back there. I'm not really sure what you were supposed to be doing. Probably being a gunner. Alright. It's done. Just to do it. Alright. Yeah, those 2 smaller ships, we can handle those, I guess. This is getting scrapped. And this is getting scrapped. You know what I could do? We could put this in place of this. Yeah. You know? Makes sense. So we'll scrap this instead. That way we'll be able to hold more fuel and more exotics. Then we install this. The only thing we have too much of is synthetics. But you're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna want to do with that. I want to make more Dukes. We've got way more synthetics than that. We do have a bot that needs repairs. Let's get that out of the way. I think we lost yet another bot. So yeah, they are really dwindling here. Pretty clear which one repaired. Our peacetime setting. Actually, that's the wrong place. That probably doesn't matter, but load peacetime settings. Hold on a sec. Aha! We can cheat the system. Resources. Synthetics. Aha! Take that, game. We don't need any repairs, so we'll move on. Alright, let's go to mercenaries. This is where we can pick up crew members. Something we desperately need. And then the star fuel is star fuel. Okay, modules, not really interested. Crew members, probably. Ooh, explosives are cheap here, so we might want to pick them up. Alright, let's take a look at these crew members. Also, this is a converted drone. We may actually want to buy this, but first, crew members. Okay. So you're decent at gunnery skill, so you're getting hired. You're not really that good at gunnery skill. And I only have 1 berth here. So I have a feeling that's going to have to be that. Unless we want to kick somebody off the ship. You're going to go... So I guess we're just going to hold off on this. But I will buy one of these guys. We are... Oh. Combat. I have 3 fire officers. Ah, okay. I mean, I guess the converted drones could be fire officers during peacetime, but... I guess so. Go ahead and save this setting. Alright. So, explosives are cheap. So, I will buy a little bit of those. Yeah, I am uploading these on YouTube. Yeah, I take the VODs and I put them up on YouTube. So yeah, indeed I will. All right. I think that's all we want from this station. Modules aren't really all that interesting. We don't have any damage. Obviously we have the exit gate to get to. Maybe we do that first. And then we see what is a... Well, elite destructor systems might be exactly what... We were already there, though. The last place we need to go is the Starfield place. So, you know what? We'll take a look at that in a little bit. Let me get in here. Open this up. Cargo. Grab our things. So you go there. Go there. Go there. And... I think that's it. Yeah, okay. I want to be selected on that. Yeah, and glad to see you here, the Badstone. Yeah, it takes a little while for these to get to YouTube because I got to edit them down and stuff. But yeah, they all eventually get there, unless something happens, and that doesn't usually. Load. So we should have 1 crew member that doesn't have an assignment. I feel like there should be more than that. Alright. Let's make sure our best gunner is on this. I have a feeling that's not the case. We've lost so many crew members on this run, it's kind of hard to say. I only have 2 people assigned to gunnery. That is bad. There's how many crew. Okay. So you should be there, but you're not because this guy's taking your seat. This is definitely one we want to have somebody that's decent at gunnery sitting on. So you should be over here. Okay. Then our other crew member that's in the freezer, gunnery skill 4. That's pretty important. Yeah, I'd say this is more important than that. So grab. You're on the gardens. What the hell is going on here? Okay. You go there. I have a feeling our settings got all messed up. Maybe I have to resave them or something. I don't know. You go there. Okay. You're also not assigned correctly. Oh, you know what? We never... That's right. We never got into combat with these guys. Okay, you go over there. Alright, so now we have a full crew. Full gunnery crew. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now we can save this. I never got a chance to save the settings. That's the reason why, I think. Alright. I think we're more or less good to go. Go fight. What's here to fight? 2 ships are guarding the gate. They refuse our comm request and will most likely attack reapproach. Okay. Prepare for battle. I could have swore that at the beginning of this sector, now maybe I'm just misremembering because it has been a couple days, but I could have swore this said it was the squid sector, not the slaver sector, but maybe I'm misremembering things. Oh well. Alright, so you got a little death ray. You're gonna have the more dangerous weapons for sure. Let's let them... Alright, make sure they're loaded in here. Okay. Do you have point defense? 1, 2 point defense. 3-point defense. So decent point defense. Maybe we hit this guy over here with a fire nuke. Gonna have to go across the ship to get to you. I hope this point defense doesn't hit it. And we'll try and get it on the weapon system. Just take care of that. And if it burns good, then we don't even have to worry about it. What do we got? Rukin Sniper. We could try and go after the power systems. A lot of power systems right here in the middle. Or we could try and go after the weapons. I'm gonna go after these Gatling weapons because they are kind of dangerous to me. So, that guy there. You guys are gonna go after the power generation, or at least attempt it. There might be a... yeah, there's like some power reactors that I'm not really targeting, but once we get these guys, we'll go after the other ones. There might be some other ones up here too, but it looks like most of them are kind of focused in the center section. Let's stretch that out a bit. Alright, away we go. Very strong. It was way off target. Also, that didn't catch good fire there, so... I don't know if they're going to try and board us. They are slavers, so they may try it. If they do, we're in trouble. Okay. Fortunately, our big death ray didn't hit the right thing. Yeah, see, this is why I want to get rid of those Gatling guns. Look at all that fire, and it goes right through our shield, which is our strong suit. Okay, one of our batteries is out. Oh, the fire is continuing to spread. It might be too much for this crew to really deal with. I mean, they are trying to put it out, but that fire in there has not really been dealt with. Let's just focus on the big baddie shit. Oh, what is this? Oh, they have a exotic weapon. Okay, we finally have there they go. Yeah, not a fan of that. Okay, so we got to get our little security droids. Where we think that they're going to board. So they're going to board somewhere over here, I think. Then we got you. Come on over here. Okay. Who else is on security right now? We probably have a couple bots that are on fire duties that shouldn't be. Like you. You're on fire duty, you should not be. You should be on security duty. Where are you? You're there, so we're already telling you to do that. Not sure I told you guys to get over here yet. Some of these are getting through for sure. There's no way I can stop them. Got a leak. Okay. I mean, we got people on repairs. Hopefully they take care of it. Fire is continuing to spread, so I'm happy with that. We could try hitting these guys with our other nuke. Although, with as strong point defenses they have... Oh, we took out some of their point defense. No, we didn't. They're still there. My mistake. Oof. We're not doing a very good job of taking their power out either. I mean, I guess we're getting there. Okay, one got on. Right there. You guys, can you come on over here and help? You're on your way. Yeah, we lost another bot. Oh, shoot. No! I'm gonna lose another gunner. God damn it, I didn't even see that guy. Okay, good. It just got distracted. Maybe not enough. Okay, it's dead. Any more of these punks? Okay, Bajarabi, get back on your gun. If we had lost Bajarabi, that would have been catastrophic. They do have another one of these guys coming in, but our point defense is strong enough. I think it's dead. Alright, we probably have enough damage here that this guy's gonna be dead soon. Alright. For some reason I don't have... Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, let's switch our weapons. I mean, the fire is still burning away here. We'll save our sniper cannon. Alright, we made it through. We took a lot of damage. We lost some more of our security bots. Almost lost another gunner, but I was able to save it at the very last second. Alright. Okay, scavenge them. That's gonna get scrapped. Rat shield generator, pretty poor. We're getting rid of that. And we're getting rid of that. We're not gonna do that just yet. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and allow repairs to happen because we have a lot of excess metals. Let's turn that off. Okay. We still have more core slots to convert. That takes care of our metals. Let's go ahead and replace the fuel nuke. And we'll get another one. Alright. Makes me happy. Alright, what else do we need to do here? I guess we just set our ship back up for peacetime. We also need to heal one of our crew members, but I'll make sure to do that. Alright, sector through. Yeah, again, I could have swore it said that we were in the sector with the squids, but maybe I misremembered that. It sure made me confused, because I was like, the squids wouldn't have scared me. Like, because they're not that dangerous to us with the way our ship is laid out. But the slavers cause us a lot of problems. And they whittle us down, which is going to make the end, one of the second to last boss is going to be kind of tough as a result. But, oh well. Put that back in place. So, load peacetime settings. This weapon really, I think, is going to help us a lot. With how much damage it does to modules. It doesn't do a lot of hull damage, which I guess is its one downside, but it can really help us from the module damage standpoint if we can get those hits. Wasn't too effective this time, though, unfortunately. Okay. We're more or less ready to go. Let's go ahead and get on that. We want to go to the Star Fuel one, because we haven't been there yet. No repairs, but we will buy Star Fuel while we're here, because we have a lot of money. I'm not going to buy... I guess we can buy everything they have. No need to sell the exotics because we have a lot more storage now. Let's go to the mercenary place, which should have repairs. Alright, so we're entering this next sector with quite a bit of money, which is good. Let's go. Yep. So we're not getting any other unlocks from this place, I'm guessing. We're just getting the fate points. That was Sector 5. We're halfway through now. Okay. Now we're at the squid's place. I could have swore it was the last one, but I guess I'm just misremembered that. Okay. My apologies. Alright, so we got a beacon here. Which we probably wouldn't have seen unless we had a stealth detection. Which we do. The squids have overlooked this Earth military spy beacon. It pings us. Its pings are scrambled to conceal them as background static. The beacon's miniature AI gives a summary of recent local events. Although we encountered this last time, so I'm not really sure. Not much has happened here, but the beacon has data about passing squid ships and their technical details. It appears most of the ships were armed with ray weapons. What should we do with the beacon? So yeah, we should be good here. We don't really need the synthetic, so we'll just leave it there. Although that doesn't really do anything for us. Leave the beacon behind to warn and inform other ships. It will probably continue its job for hundreds of years to come. Alright, let's go ahead and do the expensibles. Alright, exotic, no. I think this is better than the other shield generator we have. Sure is, so I kind of want to buy it. But let's see what else we got. No, we don't need that. Fuel tank nuke, too expensive. Prices seem a little high here. Interesting. So is this worth almost 800 credits? We have the monies. The only benefit it'd give me is one ship hull. So I really don't think it's worth it. I don't. That much money for just one ship hull? Nah. No thanks. Maybe some crew members. Okay, this person's decent. Not so much. Okay. So yeah, this guy is probably the best one we could pick up. From a growing standpoint, we get 4, and also from a gunnery standpoint, we have 3. We need more gunners because we just we lost one, I think. Maybe we didn't, but either way, we could put this guy or somebody else on point defense, which just makes our point defense more effective. So either way, this guy's going to be useful. Okay. Oh, we also have to level everybody up. So new crew member. Oh, you know what? I kind of forgot. The Badstone should get somebody named after them. We could do the new crew member. Or we could see if somebody that's really important to our ship hasn't been named yet. This person hasn't been named yet. Alright, you're gonna get a B-droid. So I'm gonna call it Badstone. Alright. You're one of my gunners, so definitely you should get gunnery skill. We'll look into more of this stuff later. The big thing is figuring out... So you only have 2 growing, so you're one of the people that I may want to get out of there. Alright, hold on. Crew. Growing. If I remember correctly, B-droids don't really eat that much. They don't. Or do you? And you only have a growing skill of 1, so you shouldn't be in growing. So we'll put you on nothing for now. And we'll assign the new crew member growing. I get a feeling that this guy didn't leave, though. There you go. Where should I put you? Guess it doesn't matter right now. Alright. Let's go ahead and load our combat settings real quick. I guess we should save these settings. I mean, I don't... What should you be on? Let's put you on... I don't want to accidentally assign him a point. So yeah, let's save this setting now, and then I'll reassign this guy later. Okay. Load combat settings. Alright. So if I remember correctly, there's this little insectoid dude over here that only has weapon skill of 2, which we're probably going to buff to 3. And our new crew member also has a 3. So no real advantage there. So... Oh, we have a gun that's not being manned. Now, that makes me somewhat suspicious, because I feel like we should have had enough gunners. Let me sort this thing and try and figure that out. So yeah, I know you need to be a gunner. Yeah, it looks like typical. So maybe this was the crew member that died. Yeah, yeah. All right. We wash the seats. No. Oh, 2 people can run this. Didn't really reduce the time, but just increase the accuracy. I kind of would prefer if you came over here, though. Is one of our weapons pretty quick firing? Yeah, you know... Yeah, that's fine, too. At least 1 person on each thing. Okay. Now that we have all that figured out. But Jeremy is our best gunner, so she can continue in that path. Should also... Our gunners just definitely need to get leveled up in that regard. You're one of my shield operators. Go ahead and do that. I consider shields to be pretty important. These characters I might wait. Like, my character I know is going to be on the bridge, but I kind of want to upgrade our food production as well. So some of these bridge personnel might be better getting that level up if they do work food. If they don't work food, then we'll figure something else out. But and I believe one of you works science and one of you works sensors. So I'm gonna have to figure that out too. Yeah, you're our other person. All right. So now we have that figured out. So we have 3 people that haven't done their things yet. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load in their peacetime settings, and we'll figure out what jobs they work on in peacetime. Yeah, so you do work. So you do work in here, so you'll get another growing skill. Okay. And I didn't level this character up? Oh, they must be bridge personnel as well. You are also going to get growing skill. So now we're at 0, which is perfect. And you're going to continue to get sensors, because I find that very important. Okay. And the last person that needs a level up is you, and you're working science. Science gives us money, which after a certain point isn't going to be very useful. In the next sector it will be, but we could buff your repair skill, because I do find repairs pretty important. You know what, F it. You get some science. I think Ursi would approve of science. You're going to continue to be our maximum combat person. Cats on warp. Never goes wrong. There we go. Everybody's leveled up. All right. We've been everywhere here. We got a very set path here, huh? We may go a little past the exit to go to these 2 places, but these places seemingly have nothing to offer. All right, let's go ahead and take a little bit of a scout on the next little area. I feel like I may have. Did I pass it? No, there it is. Or did I pass it? Yeah, I'm too high. Okay, we do it this way. There it is. I don't see enemy ships, but that has not been working for us. Maybe they changed that with one of the patches. I don't know. Where you don't see the enemy ships so easy. Let's go take a look at this. God of artificial objects, possibly remains of a space battle. There could be hazardous conflict remains, such as unexploded mines or salvageable resources in the area. We will investigate it nonetheless. Warp poo collected! Yay! It's a cloud of half-digested plastics, probably expelled by warp animals. You need a stealth decryptor to see some of them. Oh, okay. Well, we do have a stealth decryptor, but it may not be good enough. We have a level 2 decryptor, I believe it is. I think we make another nuke. I'm trying to think of what else we could use that resource so we don't dump it, but let's just make more nukes. It never goes wrong. Unless we run out of fuel, and then that's my fault. But we do have, if it push comes to shove, we do have this to make fuel out of organics and synthetics, so we won't be in an unrecoverable position. So is that what stealth decryption does, is you get to see them ahead of time? I thought it was more of a thing that helped you with combat, but it's more you get to see things coming. Interesting. Oh, we want this. Let's just go ahead and scrap this. I mean, I'm assuming we can afford it. Yeah, we can. Let's scrap this. And we'll buy that. Wait, what? Oh. We'll just do this. Put that there. Buy. Now we can put this guy in the cooler. Okay, so that gives us a little bit more capacity for crew members, which is nice. Okay. We might take advantage of that here, but before we do that, let's take a look at what else we got here. Oh, yeah, not a whole lot. We might as well sell the synthetics, because we're gonna have to get rid of it anyway. I'll just sell it all. Alright. Crew members. Okay, you're not good at gunnery skill, and that's the main thing we need. Although we could hire this guy to be security. We have to consider his massive food intake, though. Yeah, you're good at gunnery, but we'd have to pull somebody off of gardens. This guy has 3 gardening skill, though, so that may not be a bad choice. I think out of the bunch, this guy makes the most sense. Alright. Okay. That's good. Exit here. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the ship thing. So we've got the new crew member, who isn't assigned. Let me take a look at our crew. So anybody that has worse food production, but also doesn't eat a lot of food. So that would be Badstone. Only has 2, and you don't eat a lot of food. So you are going to be put on nothing for now, and I'll have you away, please. New crew member. You're going to be assigned production. We'll have to see where our food production is. Okay, +1, so that's perfect. Alright, what are you gonna do during peacetime? Guess we could put you on the bridge. I mean, probably doesn't matter, but you're one of our weapons officers, so having you near the bridge puts you kind of closer to the weapons anyway, so I guess that makes sense. Okay. Or wait until you arrive, and then we'll save the new thing. I don't remember. Did I name... Oh, I think, man, I did name a character after you, but they died. I know at least one of our named crew members died. We've lost a lot of crew members on this voyage. Alright, let's save that. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and check this out. This lifeless planet has warp energy source on its surface. It could be a precursor technology or possibly a warp animal, although they usually do not land on planets. Let's investigate. Ah, this guy again. Okay. We already encountered this once before, and we learned a lesson last time, so we will approach it. Okay, so this is exactly what we got before. Now, last time we picked offense, and that was not the right choice. Let's go defense, the opposite of offense. The robot nods simply and looks intensely at the ground in front of it. Pieces of planet surface come adrift and start to transform. In a few minutes, a fully functional shield module is formed. Take! Go! Robot says. Go silent. Ooh, hello. Now, is this very good? I mean, I would assume so, but let's just double check. So, we are going to lose out on one shield, but if it has a very good recharge rate, which it seemingly does... Oh, okay. Yeah, we haven't found a level 3 one yet. We just have a level 2. It's part of my sensors. It's a level 2. That's actually kind of debatable. It charges faster, but it has a massive power draw comparatively. Well, I'm going to have to scrap something to be able to fit this in the first place, so... Either we scrap one of our weapon systems, which probably, honestly, we should do. Alright, we'll scrap the death ray, I guess. I mean, we got a lot of shield generators, so there's a good chance we'll lose one, so I think having a backup makes sense. I will install this. We should have enough power to run it. Because we will install one reactor. We will install the battery, but that only takes 6 power, and the reactor is going to give me 15, so that's pretty good. All right, that was definitely a good thing to get. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next location here. It's going to be here. Should we check it first? I guess. Ooh, okay. We may run into combat, so I'm going to go ahead and prep the ship for combat, just in case we do our jump into it immediately. So let's go ahead and set that up. So you go there, go there, you go there. Okay. That's our standard combat setup. All right, let's go ahead and load combat settings. We'll have somebody that isn't assigned. We'll get them set up here in a second. So it's going to be you that have no... I mean, I don't know why it still has you on growing. Okay. We're going to put you on gunnery, which I'm assuming will put you over here. No. We have somebody else not at their position. Let me double check who that is. You're still on that, huh? So you're going to come over and you're going to man that, huh? Okay. So the accuracy of this is going to be good. It's interesting that it doesn't get any time reduction. I think I would rather have you. No, you're just level 3, so I guess it doesn't matter. You're the same as this. Okay. So that's as many gunners as we can take. There might be an argument for getting somebody on a point defense. Let's see how that improves here. Yeah, faster point defense, more accurate. The point defense is probably going to be crucial, especially as this side is weaker than that side, because we have the extra point defense here. It makes sense to have somebody man that side. All right, let's go ahead and save those settings. Okay, looking good. Let's jump here. We're going to go a little later than we normally would because we did end up jumping right into combat. Because I did have that little intro part go a little long. I think it was 10 minutes extra, so we'll try and do that. Normally I would wrap up at 2 o'clock here, but we'll go another... We'll finish out this combat, and then we'll probably wrap up, because that would be probably perfect. The medium-sized biotech ship is rapidly approaching. Tactical weapon range, weapons charging, and broadcast Squid Dominion credentials. Just a single ship? Oh, it's big. No, it said medium size. Yeah, I can't go much longer anyway, because my one cat is dancing around. She wants her food. Alright. Go after the power. I think that's all their power here. Yeah, that is, indeed. Okay. Continue to go after their power. If they don't have power, they don't have weapons. I'm going to do the same thing with our big death ray. Alright. That's a strategy. They have nukes? No. They have the slots, but none are armed. Alright, so we'll have to see how that faster charging shield does for us. Okay, that will pierce right through. We'll hit one of their weapons and just immediately destroy it. Okay, our shields are so strong. Oh, they are trying to land somebody on us. Probably should have rerouted our point defense person, but it's a little late for that. We should reroute our security. Security guy. More than likely... Well, we'll put that one there. What's your health at? 2? They might not even get in, but might as well do it for safety's sake. Put the security bots over near where the action's going to be. Okay. Most of their power systems are out. Somehow they still have enough power to actually shoot at me, which is amazing, but... They're dead now. Okay. Not sure anybody even got on our ship. Alright. Ooh, an engine. Alright, let's check our engine versus this engine. Oops, I did that backwards. They're very fuel efficient, but not very good evasion or speed. So I say no to that. We have more organics than we need by quite a margin. I don't think there's anything that we can use that food on that I can think of off the top of my head, so we're just convert it all into fuel. Alright, I guess we could go a little bit longer. We'll do the other combat, I guess. Come get some, squiddies. Two small ships are rapidly approaching tactical weapon range. They broadcast Squid Dominion credentials. Attention, you are criminally trespassing Squid Dominion space. If you surrender now, you'll be offered a chance for an interrogation without torture, followed by a quick and almost painless semi-voluntary euthanasia. Will you surrender? Alright. So, we're gonna focus on one ship and take it out. I think this is all... no, if we want to aim more like that, if we want to get their power systems. Pinpoint that one. Might need to refocus. The big beam after its initial hit. We'll have to see. Oops, I did not mean to hit that. How do I get it to close? There we go. I hit the question mark rather than the... Alright, let's see how they do against our shields. Oh, pretty good. That's why we need to knock out their power and hopefully disable their weapons here. Okay. Alright, let's reorient the death beam to fire here, as well as more of our focused weapons. I believe this one has a little bit... We'll shift it a little bit. Okay, they're dead. Next. I'm gonna aim over here just to see. Did I already aim this one? I don't remember. Just for sake of argument, let's aim it again. Like that. Alright. That'll have to do. Now, are they gonna get through my shields? They did. We will take a little bit of damage here. Okay. Yeah, our shields didn't hold quite as strong as I thought they would. Okay. Ooh, mini shield batteries, huh? I don't think we really have the power for it. this is going to be better, I think. Let's compare. So you got 0.9 seconds versus... Okay. So... Whew. Let's scrap this guy. And then I'm gonna install that there, and move it. There. There we go. Okay, the batteries. I don't know. I don't really have anywhere to put them. Like right now, I guess we could put it here, put one here. How are we doing on power to actually be able to power that? In theory, we could. If our shields didn't hold up, that would be the one way to get them to hold a little longer. I just have to think of what I'm going to do. Like, I have to get rid of one of the weapon systems I think I have. Or something else that I have. Like, maybe the fuel combinator? We very rarely used it. I think its days are done. Store that one, scrap the other one. Alright. So we'll install that here next time we're in combat. Because we don't need the medical cryo sleep when we're in combat. So that'll give us another 12 shields. That'll get us up to 72, which is pretty darn good. Oh, we have a fire. Where's our repair crew? You, come over here and repair this, please. Yeah, my one cat's getting restless, so I gotta get my break here soon. I guess we'll just convert these two into fuel. There might be something else I could do with it. You know what? Let's max out our nukes. Nuke. Nuke. And then we'll convert what's left over to fuel. Okay, we're ready to go. So, in a future fight, I probably will use my nukes more liberally. I think maybe if we had done that in that last fight, we could have probably avoided a lot of that damage. Alright, we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. So, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then we're going to move over to Deus Ex.